Agree to disagree. I come from the school of thought, and this is beautiful because if you go to acting classes, you can take a Stanislavski method acting class. You could take Meisner. You know, you could take an Alexander technique. There's so many different techniques. I always say there's 20 ways to skin a cat. I believe when I walk into an audition, I don't necessarily feel that, and the way I was taught, and the way Margie Haber, who's this amazing cold reading technique teacher in LA, I don't believe you have to have it memorized, and this is where we agree to disagree. I believe, yes, knowing the lines is great because it gives you a freedom, but we as actors, and we all know this, the number one thing that an acting teacher is going to tell you is get out of your head. Auditioning is not even real acting. I call it microwave acting. You've got about 7 minutes, if that long, to convince these people that you're right for the job. Now, in that 7 minutes, you're not going to go in there and be Meryl Streep or Denzel Washington. You're not going to be completely off book, and if you are, that's beautiful. But you're going to be so worried and nervous about what's going on with these lines and knowing every single line that you're going to forget the most important part of what auditioning is, or what acting is. Knowing your intention, knowing your objective, knowing what the emotional response, the emotional work, what you want from the other person, what you need, the vulnerability. Those are the most important things. I've had directors say, even Spike Lee has told me, Golden, just put the script down. Stop, just throw it away. I'm like, oh, okay. Just give me the emotion. Even if you paraphrase, I can't tell you the amount of times that casting or producers or director have said, just let me feel it. Just put the script down. If you're so worried about getting the every thumb, the every butt, and the every I love you, or the every get out of here, and the emotion behind that is off, and you're just sort of knowing the lines, but if you can get it all in and do it all and know it and perfect it, great. But don't forget the reason you're there, and that is to know what your intention is and your objective is in that scene and what you want in that scene. Do you want to win in the scene? Or are you losing in the scene? Whatever that is, know that emotion. And the lines will come naturally as well. If you really are in the zone, as they say, the lines will come because the emotional intent helps move the lines along.